Ends nowadays in the NFL, they're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards. Touchdown Bears! Colston Loveland.
Awesome.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
No, Steve.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
I'm not. I'm gonna try, bro. I'm trying to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, he said he traded Naj for Joe Burrow.
I'm not trying to get Joe Burrow.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong.
Oh my gosh, this Aaron Rodgers, bro, can't throw. Why he throw the ball like that, bro? Yeah.
And he
Pissed off.
early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Bro, yo.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Well, he tries the first one. Intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
What? My defense is carrying me right now, bro.
All the way down inside the 15-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take it, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try and get him settled.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. He's going to try and take off with it.
Yeah, bro, again, I'll make it go.
5-yard line, but no further than that.
That's Jackson.
On the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
You get it, first of all.
Looking to throw is Williams. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Running is Monangai.
Yo! You don't see the shit?
Kyle Monangai, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Aaron Rodgers sucks, bro.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how do we move the football? What do we have on this play?
How they do a short play with him, though?
Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you, and you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. You're feeling okay. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger
I'll take that one.
it fuels him, empowers him, and the end result runs like that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Howard.
Joe!
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Let's dig it. Take down! Take down! Now, why bend on your knees, bro? Why bend?
So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in his first half, and that's going to make things worse.
I don't want
Back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play. Coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And he's very much in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To throw is Howard. Throwing after the interception.
X is wide, too, bro.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Spinning!
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks. Off play action. Howard going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10.
Told you, better than him. He's better than Aaron Rodgers.
Down into Chicago territory.
Wait, but he's a rookie, too. From Ohio State. Last year. Remember Will Howard? Ohio State, the quarterback?
You're not driving the quarterback, you see him?
I'm driving the quarterback. He's 60 overall.
They toss it to Warren. At a minuscule gain, maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
It's a tight end on that shit.
And it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Howard on the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
We'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. It's a game of
Whoever the running back from the wall, run quick, close.
First and 10 at the 42.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That's a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Now pass complete to Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Williams.
Whoa!
The short one caught by Loveland. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
To throw, Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Williams. And too far in front, he couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
Yes! You told me you get cash out, huh?
The second of their timeouts.
Ain't no way you get cash
They'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ain't no way.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Change the play. It's going to be open. No, it's all good.
Back to throw again. Williams looking to do it himself.
Jumping.
He works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Santos' kick is up and through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Complete on the deep ball.
You not tell me that's a flag?
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the sunshines. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Here now, 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Loose inside the 30.
He won. I said he was so sad, bro. I thought it was too.
DK Metcalf, 61 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Bears to take over on offense.
I'm too soft.
4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Looking to put a drive together.
I think I know space. Two is I know space. Okay.
Here's Williams throwing to start the drive.
Who's that?
25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
The 29-yard line.
They'll fake the give, now Williams. From the sideline, look at that catch, dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
17 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams.
Hey, no! What is this game?
Complete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback
Look
in
at
the
this.
sight lines.
Yo, you're cheating, bro.
Williams will get this out wide to Adunze. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing again here, Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams, 39 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago. And we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense and continue to score on offense?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Howard. He had him there open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Boy, a curious decision. To go for it doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. From the 31, here's second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Looking for around, he's got more. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the ground, it's Madden. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Williams. Pass caught right side by Ludwig. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit.
English.
But Tyreek Hill go back to them boys. I feel sorry for that. Bro, how you coming off the blocks like that? 12?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
He was covered by
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
Ça me saoule avec des Anglais. Léo, il y a que des Anglais. Ah, région du Compte-France. Il y a que des Anglais.
That's exactly how we gotta do them, Chad. Then we gonna figure some shit out, Chad.
60 personnes giveaway, les gars. Mais les gars, 40. Avec des Anglais, frère.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's now apparent that this streak is going to continue. This is taken. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. That completes it again to Metcalf. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. That's DK Metcalf running his slant. He's got it.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Steelers' 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it for.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Boswell good with the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. A pass complete to Adot. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 35.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He's going to look deep for more.
No! This game!
As that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Chandler will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here.
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Howard. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Howard. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by the shot right. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 10.
throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
Looking to throw. Howard. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll run here with Monangai. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Monangai with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top